Hello guys, Matthew here and welcome back again to the TechTick YouTube channel. Yes, I finally have it in my hands for the first time, the AMD's R9 Fury Non-X graphics card coming in from the Sapphire in its Nitro version. As you can see, the product box is rather similar to other models from the Nitro series. On the front, through this transparent window, you can see a part of the graphics card, and surrounding it we have some main features pointed out, like for example that this series uses high bandwidth memory, or that it comes factory overclocked, or that it's capable of 4K gaming and supports liquid VR. Turning the box onto the other side, you'll find some talk about the Fury series and other to it related technologies, while on the bottom we have a short list of specifications and system requirements. Opening up the box, here we have a complementary HDMI cable, which was actually mentioned on the front of the box, and beside that you'll get some user manuals, optical disc with drivers and software, MSI badge sticker and so on. And here is the graphics card itself. Right away you can notice that this model is really huge and, might I add, also heavy. No wonder, since it has two big aluminum heatsinks connected in between with a couple of heat pipes, doing the job of cooling the GPU and other components. On top of that, as you can see it for yourself, we have three 80mm fans pushing in the cool air. Adding to the overall weight, we have a big metal backplate on the other side, which helps the card in heat dissipation, makes it more rigid and that much cooler looking with these drawings on it. Since we are already here, you can notice that the whole cooler actually hangs outside of the PCB's dimensions for a good portion, making it a bit longer than it should probably be, but hey, if it means better cooling, I'm up for it. Overall, the card looks really good, very mighty and rough, but still with the subtle details here and there. For powering her up, you'll need two 8-pin PCI Express power connectors and at least 500 to 600 watt good quality power supply with 80+ bronze efficiency or above. Since it's based on the latest AMD's GCN architecture, you don't need a crossfire bridge in order to combine two or more of them, so there isn't any physical connection point on the top, and on its place now sits a button with a Sapphire's logo on it, with which you can switch between legacy and UEFI BIOS support. Last but not the least, we have a pretty standard set of video outputs for this generation of GPUs, 3 display ports, 1 HDMI and 1 DVI-D. Taking the graphics card for a spin, first thing you'll notice is that it supports 0 dB, 0 RPM fanless mode. Funny thing is that they actually stay off even under light load, while right upon exiting a GPU intensive game or application they will almost instantly shut down. Since we are already talking about the fans and the cooler, temperatures under load were quite decent, not surpassing 76 degrees Celsius in games and in Fairmark, while fans being really quiet, one of the quietest I've ever heard when it comes to full load on a top of the line graphics card. But, there's a but, the coil whine is really strong and annoying, so strong you won't even hear the fans over it. Fortunately, that's only the case with some games and benchmarks, but still, it represents a potential problem for all you noise freaks out there. Performance-wise, the R9 Fury really delivers wherever you need it, being it with standard resolutions like the 1080p or others more close to the 4K. With it, you'll be able to play anything that comes to mind, at high settings of course, with room to spare, especially if you plan to do some additional overclocking. Here the GPU clock speed goes in general at least 100 MHz more on top of the stock value, which is a decent bump, while overclocking the high bandwidth memory is still not doable. Bottom line, this card is ideal for gaming at 1440p, 1600p or even 21:9 resolutions, with frame count being close to that magic number of 60 FPS. Of course, being a pinnacle of AMD's offer, the R9 Fury and the Fury X for that matter are a bit pricey, coming in for about $500 to $600 and also not so available due to the HBM's production difficulty and cost. You should also count in the fact that the new Greenlight GPUs are right around the corner, coming in with the second generation of HBM and new GPU architecture, so I suppose they don't want to pump the market or over-focus on something that will soon be end of line. All in all, with the Nvidia's Pascal also coming out soon, we have some interesting times in front of us. That's it guys for this time. Thank you once again for checking out the unboxing and review of the Sapphire R9 Fury Nitro. Feel free to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the product, and of course if you would like to see more content like this you can subscribe to our TechTick YouTube channel, or you can just check out some of the other videos from before.